Hi guys, I am back today with a new chess puzzle, and we're gonna talk about proof games. Okay, uh, what's a proof game in chess? The puzzles which are talking about proof game just give a position, and the goal is to reach this position in a given number of moves. So in this position, you need to reach it in 16 moves. PG 8.0 means that it's a proof game and you need to play 8 moves per player. 8.5 would mean 9 moves for white and 8 for black. Of course, in this puzzle, the trick is that there is only one way to do it. It's a proof game. So to reach this position, you have actually only one way to do it. And also, this puzzle, well, it's not every time in proof game, but just for this puzzle, it's a monochromatic game. You need to know this. A monochromatic game in chess game is just, you know, it's a special rule which says that a piece cannot uh, leave the color of her starting square. So, for instance, this rook in a1 uh, must go in a3, a5, a7. Uh, it cannot go in a2. It will be forbidden. So you, for instance, a knight cannot move. In a monochromatic game, a knight cannot move. Okay. So that's it. That's everything you need to know. It's a proof game in 8 moves per player, and it's a monochromatic game, and you need to reach this position. You can pause the video and try to solve it. Okay, now let's see the solution. Okay, so we're gonna pick an analyzer, but just try to think a little. We won't gonna just try everything and try to arrive to the answer. Let's watch this a little. You have 6 um, black pieces that are missing. So you already need uh, 6 white move to just take these pieces. And then these pieces need to go back on her starting square. So for instance, if you want to take a lot of pieces with your rook, first you cannot take the pawn which started in b7 because it's not the same color, so the rook cannot take it. So you will have maybe to use also the queen to take it. It will be a lot of moves actually. Let's just imagine 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just to do this, you already need 8 moves just with the rook. Moreover, you cannot take the knight because we said that knights can't move, and this rook cannot go in b8 because she cannot see, as you can see, this square. So we can see it won't be the solution. Maybe you can use the bishop, but you're gonna have the same problem. You need like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's already too much. So the first thing is, okay, it won't be possible to do it like this. So you're gonna need to do it with pawns. And you're gonna need to try to take some pieces with a pawn and promote a pawn, take the remaining pieces with the promoted piece, and then let black take the promoted pieces. The promoted piece. It's like this, you can do this. Moreover, the promoted pawn you're gonna use is the pawn which started in b2 because almost all the pieces that are missing are on black squares. So pawn a2 and c2 are just useless. Okay, so let's try this. I will need to go fast with my b2 pawn, and I will try to take many pieces. Okay, now I will have to play a5 or c5. Which one you would like to choose? What I see is a2 and c2 are missing. So probably I'm gonna use my rook in a8 to take this pawn. So I would say I would like to start with a5. I take it. Now I play b5 and I take en passant. Uh, as you can see already, when you're not in a monochromatic game, uh, it's pretty tricky to play something like this and having a proof game, because you cannot be sure that b5 was played, because maybe b6 was played. Okay, so you have already two possible moves, b6, b5. So to have a proof game in this kind of stuff, you will need to make some check between or something. You will have to use some check so that you know it's b5 or b6. But in a monochromatic game, only b5 is playable, because b6 is just forbidden. Okay, so now I will just take. I continue. I continue. Okay, so I reach this position. What can I do now? I still need to bring the bishop here, and I need also to take the e7 pawn. So is it more logical to take the knight or the queen? Both disappeared, so I want to take both. But which one? You can try both. It's not obvious. It's like you can take the knight, maybe then playing, I don't know, e5, and then you will take e5 or something like this. Well, um, to me, it's more logical to pick the queen, because you want to take e7, so you're closer to e7. So let's pick the queen. Now you have a decision. What is your promotion? Of course, it won't be a knight, because if you take a knight, it cannot move. It cannot be a rook, because the rook couldn't move either. She's blocked. You can take a bishop or a queen. Remember that you're in a monochromatic game. So if you pick a queen, the king is not in check, okay? Because the queen is on a dark square, so the king is not in check. So it's possible to take a queen. So, is it a queen or a bishop? Remember, it's a proof game, so you know what it is. If you could use some, tricky check, maybe it's not possible to take a queen and you will have to take a bishop. But here, since the queen will be on dark square, you don't have any problems with check. So it means that it is a queen. You need a queen. Why? Because if the answer was a bishop, then picking a queen would work also. Because everything a bishop can do, I can do it. I can do it actually with a queen. So it means that it's gonna be a queen. You're gonna use a queen, and probably there is a moment where you're gonna use the fact that a queen can move like a rook, and so that it's not possible to use a bishop. Remember, it's a proof game, so there is only one way to do it. Okay, I will start to back with my rook, because I need to bring back my rook on a8. I will pick e7. I will go back in a8. Okay, so now I'm really close. I just need to take this knight and to put the bishop there. So it's pretty easy now. I will play queen b4. I will play bishop d6. I take with the queen, and here you can see that it wouldn't be possible with the bishop. This is with the very last move of the queen that I'm saying, okay, with the bishop, it wouldn't work. And finally, I take the queen with my bishop d6, b8. Well, that was the solution, and it was the only way to do it. Did you had it? Well, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will try to make some other video about proof games. It was my first time. Um, I hope it was not too bad, and see you soon for another one. Bye bye.